Okay, hello dear friends, good evening. I would like to share with you some white tea, such beautiful white tea. Okay, I will not use, that should be good. Beautiful pressed white tea, and I have something I would like to blah blah blah, and two things to begin with. First, I got some friends bought this tea, and it's a beautiful fragrant tea, and comparatively this tea looks more feminine, more refined, more it's hard to put to the word. There is this very exquisite, exotic, not so much exotic, but exquisite, this fragrance, this aroma, this beauty, and very soft, very tender in this tea. I am not going to drink this tea because it's such a precious thing I would like to share with others. It's on my Etsy shop. I cannot find enough words to praise this tea. I also have this white tea. This white tea is relatively different. It's very pure, very original, and nothing less than it, but I have more quantity of it, so I would drink this one. And there is just no word I can explain how much I love this tea. And a couple of friends got this tea, and I promised on Thursday morning, 9 o'clock California time, I will do a video. So this video I will open up at 9 o'clock Thursday morning, July 11, Thursday morning, 9 o'clock. So I would like to share with you. If you have time, prepare your cup, prepare your water, your tea, and we can blah 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 about it. Okay, so this video I will talk about one thing and bring you into the dialogue. Okay, let me get the tea. So I will throw away the first infusion, first cleaning. I will throw it away. Now it's our real tea. Okay, every time when we buy tea from the tea store, they usually give us an indication how long time to brew it, to steep it, and how much quantity you should put it in. And from my experience, that they usually put too much tea. And I got one friend give me comment in one of the tea comment mentioned that finally I have one day I bought some tea, I bought some leaf tea, and finally it is drinkable. And I very much understand it, and I have empathy with you. I can feel you. That a lot of time the tea are not drinkable. It is just absolutely not drinkable. Not only you, not only me, anybody, because the tea is too strong. And a safe way of drinking tea, a safe way of enjoy the tea, that give you the chance, the opportunity, and give you the possibility to enjoy the tea, is to make it very, 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 very mild, and put much, 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 much less tea. And the more tea you put in, the stronger it is and the bitter it is, and you cannot enjoy the tea. So if you have bought this tea and to drink one time, you can use only one. You use 1/4 of it is enough for 2, 3, 4, 5 steepings, and that is very good already. So now I will stop the brewing, and my time is shorter than the recommended time, I'm pretty sure. Now it's only 4 minutes. Usually they recommend you much longer time, 4 or 5 minutes, but we will do it shorter because we cherish this tea and we want to enjoy it. We want to enjoy it at its very best. So the tea is separating, the tea and water is separated. Now I can enjoy this tea. This is in a sense you feel ashamed to call it tea because it's so light. But in another sense, you are proud to call it tea because this is very pure and very enjoyable. Okay, so here is the dialogue. I got one friend sending me a message about how to deal with rude people. And the situation is that she works in the service industry and she got a new job and she enjoyed very much. She enjoyed making coffee. She enjoyed doing what he does. I will use no gender. It could be she, it could be he. And this person, this friend, likes very much to make coffee, to do what she likes to do, and she's passionate about it. And in every service industry, there is a skill, there is something that's unique, and that personal touch, she's proud of it. But there are times people are rude, and for no reason to be rude. And this friend, my friend, she's very hurt by this, and because she's a sensitive person and she likes to work with people, but likes to work with people who is kind, who can respond and who resonate with good energy. So with that bad energy or anger or rudeness, it's just very hurting. And she asked me, you are a teacher and you work with students, with parents, with other people. Can you offer some blah blah blah? I was thinking maybe I can do it. And then today is my low day for myself, so I went out. I went to the museum to meet my museum friend. I have already told one story about this friend. And I said, how do you deal with rude people? I have a friend who is passionate about her job, but there are people rude. And she said, yeah, one thing is do not take it personal. And I talk to different person. Everyone has a story to tell. And I want you to suggest some topic, and I want to make it into a dialogue. Whenever you have any question, I will bring this question to my family, to my friends, to the people I know, and ask the real person what they think about it. And this person said something, this museum friend said something very interesting. And one of the points she said, you meet with people, some people rude, do not understand you and cannot, and you just deal with it. For example, there are people comes to museum, and one simple thing is to put your backpack not on your back, but put in on your front, and do not put it on one shoulder, just on your front. And you can use your hand to hold it and to protect it. And there are friends, not that there are people just cannot accept it, or just feel annoyed when you tell them one time, the second time they repeat, and they become annoyed and becomes rude to the people who work there. And she said, this is my job. My job is to take care of these exhibition artworks. It is my job. I get paid to do this job. And I will not think about other things and other people who is happy or not. But I'm paid to do this, and I am straight. I have my confidence, and this is what I need to do, and this is what I do. And do not think about others. There is one thing you do not. People have problem. I have problem. There are times I am rude because I had problem at home. I have problem at my work. I had problem, just had a bad day. I had problem with something, who knows? You go to shop and the deal is finished, or you, for whatever reason, you have problem, and it makes you not happy. And we are not always so good at adjusting ourselves. So we bring this baggage to others. And you have your confidence. Do what is right. And you are not delegated to do things to please some individual. You are not to make everyone happy. You make sure you do the right thing. It is the most important. And then I talk with my family, and my son told me something, cracked me laugh. And he said, the wolves do not lose their sleep over the opinion of sheep. I cannot make it right. And the way he talked, the way he talks, and he told me this is at that moment, it's just something make me so amused. And also he mentioned he heard some taxi drivers talking about this, and this taxi driver says people are full of things and they pile up and they need to release it. And the first one they met is a taxi driver, is me. And I just take that. And I do not take it personal. There is really no other things I can say. I would like to bring up a dialogue. If you have any question, you are sad, you get bullied, or for example, just people are rude to the service industry, or you have too many things to do, you do not have a life, and you cannot struggle, make the right decision in life, and totally lost, burnout, bring up the dialogue. And I will ask exact the same question with people surround me, and I will report you. It will be quite interesting to hear different ideas. So my argument or my thought is quite weak. Is do not take it personal. It's their problem. And as myself, what I do, because I cannot control other people's opinion, other people's life, but I can control myself. I make sure that I smile, that I am happy, that I do not take it personal. And there are times you meet people pull out their finger to you when you are driving, and they pull the finger and have a nasty face. And at that time, I am sincerely not angry. You know what? Because when people do that, or when myself do that, do bad things, it's because I am miserable. It's because this person is miserable. And just think how miserable he is. You are better than this person. And just the thought that you are not so mad, and you do not need to vent out your dirtiness to other people. And you have the dignity and you have the pride to control yourself. You are already a winner. And you are a winner. Do not put yourself down. Never ever fight with an unreasonable person. They do not deserve our attention. They do not deserve our life, our time. And recently in China, in a lot of WeChat, they're mentioned about people just for some very small, tiny things in the restaurant and start an argument, and one person kill another person. And we have seen that people fight each other, have some small argument, and then pull out the gun. In America, pull out the gun and kill the whole family, and bring up the firework and kill the whole family, ignite the firework in the family car, in the family truck, and kill the family. It's so not worth it. There are a lot of problems can be avoided. And it's just not a glorious death. If we live a glorious life. We live an easy life. We live a comfortable life. If we die, if we have to die, we do not want to die a shameful die. We do not want to die and to be shamed, to feel ashamed, to let other people laugh at us. No, don't do that. And there are people losing their life because they have some small argument and pull out the gun, and you see the comments. It's so putting you down. We are better than that. We do not fight a worthless fight. And we want to live an honored life. If one person is not good to us, is not kind to us, he may not have a good family education. He may not have a good education. Or another thing, what I have seen is that there are good parents, and they are wonderful parents, but the kids, they just do not carry the spirit of the good parents. Too many elements in our life we do not know, and we do not need to know. We need to focus on what we do the best. We need to make a better cup of coffee. We need to make a more delicious burger. We need to make the best pizza. We need to do something that we are passionate about, that we can do better, and we can do to improve the life of other people, to bring happiness. And just at this time today in the museum, and I was talking with my friend, and then people came. Then I do not talk with my friend, and my friend will be talking with the customer, with other people. There came one lady, and she said, "Welcome to the Island Universe exhibition. You can feel free to walk here, you can take picture here." And immediately she was in her walking mood, greeting people, patrons. And the lady who came, the visitor who came, immediately strike a dialogue with my friend. And she was so happily, so pleasantly. I was just sitting on the side, on the seat, and looking at watching their interaction. It was joy. It was beauty. It was between woman dialogue, and it between human dialogue. It's between a good, kind-hearted person explaining to another good, kind-hearted person, and then the other kind-hearted person respond in such a witty, fun, and interesting way. And my friend suggests maybe you can take a picture from down, and you see from below to top, you can see a different view. And then this visitor lady kneel down and took a picture. Oh, I have never thought, this is great. And such an intelligent person. You just feel that this person is intelligent, is pleasant, and there is this wisdom, the kindness, and the beauty of humanity sparks. Ping, 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 sparks in front of you. It's such a pleasure. And I was thinking about, there are people who has problem coming to here, coming to in front of us. But there are also people that is so intelligent, so pleasant, come to our life. She must have a good life. A good life in the sense that she has very good, the visitor, the smart, the intelligent visitor. She took care of herself. You can see she's just very comfortably dressed, nothing fancy, very comfortable, very confident, and she's in her element, every bit of it. And you can see some human being just enlighten our life. And that moment just give me that feeling of enlightenment. She walked to take care of her life, to take care of reflecting with other people. It's very high intelligent, high IQ person, intelligent, high EQ person, emotional intelligence. Yeah. So come back to people who are rude. They may have problem. And maybe one day I am one of those rude people. And it is true, there are days that I am one of those rude people because we had problem, there are times. And if we cannot make sure that we are happy every day, we should at least have the decency, have the basic moral standard, that is not to spread negativity for ourselves. For ourselves not to be a rude person. For other people who are rude to us, we should have the intelligence to distinguish their problem and our life. We should make a clear distinction between these two. That is your problem. I give it back to you. If I cannot improve your life, at least I have my own boundary, that is not allow you to interfere my life, to deteriorate my life, to damage my life. Not let you to put me down to hell. So that's about it. And if you have any interesting topics and anything, write it down. I will share with my real friends. We will have a real friend dialogue versus team real versus team virtual, virtual versus real. VR, virtual reality versus real reality. analog reality, augmented reality, virtual reality. Okay, so thank you very, very, very much. I love you. I really do. Do. Oh, this is such a beautiful tea. I enjoy it so much. But this tea is relatively light. It's very light. It's good for the morning or late at night. Some people late at night cannot drink anything caffeine, anything that has the name tea in it, has the element tea in it. Don't drink it. But otherwise, for me, this really cleansing my body. I feel so good. And very quickly, there is this sourness, sweet sourness from the leaf coming out. This tea may not get to 5, 6 steepings, 3 or 4. If we do like this, maybe 3 or 4 or more, but not as many as this tea. I hope you enjoy your tea. Do it slowly and enjoy life. 比成白子. I forgot that song. I love you. I really do. Bye bye, friends.